Sorry, didn't have the microphone in the proper place. So here comes video number 2. So we're looking at this month's Humble Choice. Now, last time I did this video, I got one of those stupid copyright things. So I guess I'm gonna have to do everything in mute, so we can only see the video and not the audio. We're gonna have to skip this. Oh, they're playing an ad. Oh God, they're playing an ad. They're playing an ad. They're playing an ad. Oh God. How do you get ads on Humble Choice? Like, you gotta be. Every place has ads now. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it's Mafia. This is an older game. It's from Ubisoft or BioWare, one of the two. And yeah, it's like, in their style of RPGs. As you can see, the graphics are stellar. I mean, you can see like the pock marks on the faces and stuff. In some of the scenes, anyway, like the cutscenes. That's obviously what they're showing us. But yeah, I mean, $12 a month US. So you're basically paying about $1.10 a game to sometimes 90 cents a game. Okay, so that's the first game that we get. Moving right along. Oh, look, it's Iron Harvest. Does this one have a video? Doesn't look like this one has a video. But we can look at some screenshots. That's not a problem. Let us. Wow, it won't let us. Wow, let's do this. Size it up so you guys can see the screenshots. It's an RTS. Okay, so let's learn more. There's a real-time RTS, 1920 plus, the end of the Great War. So that's after the end of the First World War. So you control mechs. It has epic single-player and co-op campaigns. You can play skirmishes like in Ashes of the Singularity with intense action. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's multiplayer. Yeah. Okay. Tradition clashes with scientific and technological progress. While Europe is still recovering from the brutal battles of the World War, cities are being rebuilt, and in the countryside, the era of the Iron Harvest has begun. Farmers are uncovering the remains of the majestic walking machines that had fought on the battlefields of the Great War. In the midst of this chaos, a new threat appears that will put Europe's very resistance at risk. Secret forces are putting everything they can towards destabilization of entire countries, determined to set the world on fire once again and finally seize control. Kind of like what's happening right now in the world, but anyhow. Lead dozens of different unit types into battle. Dozens. That's nice. Carefully utilize cover and blast entire buildings to shreds. Take your time to come up with a plan, which allows for a wide range of tactics. Dab, talking again, including a stealth approach. Mechs, we got mechs, lots of them. Experience an epic, overarching story spanning more than 20 missions. That's nice. 3 campaigns, though. So that means you get like 7 missions per campaign, probably. Join 9 charismatic heroes and their beastly companions in their adventures across Europe. Team up with a friend and master all campaigns, side by side in co-op. Yeah, anybody else that has Humble Choice and has this game wants to hit me up, man. This looks like we could do some co-op. Competitive multiplayer with ladders, ranked matches, and leagues. Choose from a vast selection of skirmish maps and challenge maps available to play in single player and co-op. In addition, expect regular free updates during the season, including single player challenges, multiplayer maps, and more to look forward to. Okay. So conquer resource points, build your base, and place fortifications. Let's look at the requirements. Windows. Yeah, you gotta have a 64-bit processor on the minimum and on the recommended. That's just what it is nowadays. i5 4460 or AMD equivalent. What's an i5 equivalent? That'd be like 2600 probably. 8 gigabytes of RAM. Most people today, well, I mean, I don't know if you well, it doesn't matter. 980 or equivalent. That's a pretty high-end card. 4 gigabytes of VRAM. So that means you're not going to get pretty good performance with like a 7970. You're going to need at least a like RX 570, 470, 570 to get decent performance on the AMD side. Now for recommended, an 8700K. Wow, an 8-core 16 threads. So you need like a 1700X, or actually, yeah. Anyhow, 16 gigs of RAM, a 2060. Wow, or AMD equivalent. That's pretty high, and 30 gigabytes. So that's actually not too bad. Now the rating is 73%, which is pretty good on Steam. So that's one of the things with Hunble Choice. All of the games are a minimum of 70% positive on whatever platform they're on, right? And most of them are on Steam, but I've also seen Origin games here and see on Ubisoft. Yeah. So, all right, this one has video. Project Winter. Let's watch this one. Yes, man. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. It's too bad you can't play the audio, but we're seeing what the video looks like. Yes, man. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. People like these kind of games. My niece would be into this. Guy there fighting a bear. Did you see that? They're fighting a bear. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, get the moose. Those are good meat. That's a lot of meat. Cha cha. This game looks. Yes, man. Anybody that like Little Big Planet and them kind of games. Yeah. When my niece first showed me that game, I had no idea what you were supposed to do or where you're supposed to go. You know, I grew up in the arcades where, you know, in the 80s, arcade games were shoot, shoot, shoot. Yep, you got it. No better in the 90s. In the 90s, we got things like Raiden 2. Oh my god, that game was so sick. And then, okay, this is a Canadian game. It's made in Canada. So, way to go, Canada. But, you know, it's not the same without the music. No, that's not. So, it's by THQ. Yeah, they usually have good quality in terms of what they produce, THQ / Nordic. Oh, yes, man. It's like that, what's that game? Hotline Miami, man. Yes, man. Oh, yes. Thank you. That's why I love Hunble Choice. The plethora of games that they give you and just the different genres. This is not something that I would put in the Steam store and pick up. But I got it for $1. Yeah. How much is it on Steam? Yeah. Man, this game looks intense, boy. Like an updated original Grand Theft Auto. Oh, look at that. One bullet, one corpse. It's like XCOM. Yes, man. That's exactly what this is. The updated XCOMs are pretty good, by the way. The first one is sweet. The second one is alright, too. The third one, because you get to control aliens in the third one, it's actually not bad. Interesting. Wow. This game looks like it's pretty simple on the face, but deep. When you're like, when you get into a game, you're like, a third way through and it grabs you. what I mean by grabs you? When you come home from work or school or whatever, first thing you do is load that up. Or if you go before you go to bed, you're making sure you're gonna, play that next one more level. It's like a book that one more chapter. Same thing with games. Books are analogous to games in that we're seeing the mind of someone. This is the mind's eye of someone that we're seeing here, brought together by what they've been influenced by what they've seen in their life, and what resonates with them. So yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, thank you, Humble. Yeah, that is nice. Whew. That is nice. Man. Yeah, I'm just showing you the previews. This is like your incentive to buy. I don't work for Humble or anything, or I'm not getting any money for this video. I just like this so much that I want more people, I want everybody to be aware of this, man. If you're a gamer and you're on PC, it's almost criminal not to have Humble Choice. Just because, like Game Pass is nice, right? You get all the modern games and stuff, yes, true. You can't enjoy Game Pass unless you have like a high-end PC. And the second thing with Game Pass, with modern stuff and with the COVID and whatever, there has been a discernible drop in quality when it comes to products. It's not me that's saying that. This is stuff that I have heard from peers that are in the industry. So with that, you really need a high-end PC to enjoy Game Pass. But this, because many of these games, like look at this, are not gonna take any serious GPU. They're not AAA games. A lot of they're indie games or made from smaller studios, so the requirements are not that high, or they're ports from some console games. So but again, that looks like RTS. This looks like a fun game too, like that you can get into, man. A different vein of Praetorians. Oh yes. Why not? Whoa. Yes, man. Yep. Thank you, Humble. There you go. Alright. What's next? The Henry Stickman collection. Okay. Here we go. Duh. Duh. This is nice. Whoa. Dude, what are you doing? Oh no. Sorry. Once again, that was Dab. Whoa. That'll wake you up in the morning. Wow, did you see that? Okay. So there's more than one of these. Oh, we get the collection. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, yes, man. Alright, maybe we can read this one. Choose your own path, classic reborn and revitalized. The 6-game epic culminates in multiple, entirely canon, extremely different endings. Look at that, 98%. Holy, wow, that is crazy. Oh, it's one of those thing games. Here we go, but the graphics are a little bit more, up to date. It's one of those build series. Yep, here we go. Check, check, check. Yeah. Not all games have to be about combat. Fortnite started out that way too, but it's kind of moved to, Anyhow, doesn't matter. Not my problem. I don't play. This man, look at that, boy. Did that say Amazon DE? I want to rewind that, but oh, the cow looks real. Oh, it's like The Sims. You can get married. Whoa, dude. Yeah, that's the old way of milking cows. Now they got like devices and shit for that. Oh, sorry. Forgive me for that. That's again the dab talking. No, I could did better than the ducks and that rooster. Look at today's combine machine. Farmer Dynasty. Okay, then. There we go. These games are a couple years old, but who cares? What's this? Let's see what it says here. Before we watch it, this might be a good one. 81% is a very good score. Between the Stars is a space action game with RPG growth and real-time combat that places you at the helm of an interstellar cruiser. Your mission will be to protect the civilized world from the children of the sun, a faction that dominates border planets in the known universe, not even a galaxy in it. In order to undertake your mission, you must cross the galaxy, face new challenges at each warp jump, and make difficult decisions that affect your ship. That's like Homeworld. Yeah, this is exactly like home. Crew and the world that surrounds you while upgrading your ship's equipment and fighting in battle to survive. Yes, man. Whoa, dude. Okay, man. Let's look at the video. Because this thing looks like it's going to get played today. Oh, man. Everspace 2 is the best space game right now. Yeah. Star Citizen isn't finished. Elite Dangerous, and to get into that game, man, you gotta not have a job. But Everspace 2, yes, you can play 15 minutes, half an hour, a couple hours, and be satisfied every time. Look, but this thing, I'm like, God, look at the controls, man. Yes, man. Oh, give me some of them. Oh, yes. Oh, guy. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, we're gonna play some of this. Yeah, this is this weekend. Thank you, Hunble. Okay. I think this is the last one. I think I've had this game before on Hunble, but I don't remember. That used to be the car back in the day, in the one time, boy. The Ferrari F40. Yeah, they even had a game on PC for that, man. You drive across the stage, man. That was a nice game, too. There we go. Midnight Club-esque is what this game reminds me of. Even some of the Sega arcade racers. This reminds me. But it's like you're going in a straight. Oh, you okay? You actually turned. You actually turned. Okay, you can turn. Cause I didn't think you could turn for a minute there. Like, you know. Yeah, a racing game I'm really looking forward to is Red Out 2. That looks like it's going to be, especially if they fix the controls, man. Because the controls on the first one were kind of to them suspect. But if this one has better controls and more finite, and you can, be more sensitive, man. then yeah, that game has potential because that's an F-Zero clone, by the way. So yeah, there you go, man. Oh yes, man. Yes, man. Cha. There was a James Bond game that had some elements of this, but it was like a top-down thing. So. Oh, we got one more. What's this one? Learn more. This one has no video. You would say assume the mantle of a prominent hacktivist. Data, who recently got doxxed and has been targeted for blackmail by a shadowy branch of government. You interact with the virtual environment through your home terminal that requires nothing more than your keyboard. Oh, it's one of these games. These games can be, look at 95% positive, man. This is why I love, like, the PC. That's one of the beauties of the PC is you can get games that aren't platformers. They're not action RPGs. They're kind of difficult to strategy, but they have so much depth. Man, so I think this is, yeah. Compared to the last one, though, you know? This one is my pick that I'm going to claim definitely for this month. But, wow. Anyhow, that's Humble Choice. Like I said, I mean, I have Game Pass too, you know? But I was telling you the story. It's my rant about Game Pass. I had a motherboard that was giving me problems. So I replaced the board. I'm on Windows 11. When you do shit like that, I mean stuff like that, you know, you have to, you know, there's certain things you have to go through to get your Windows back up, right? But you can get your system back up, like, you know, what you had. But because it's Windows 10 and 11 and whatever, the motherboard vendors have their own software that even if you don't install their software, that's already installed, that comes, like, installs in Windows, you know? It's how, like, if you have an Asus board, Armory Crate, you install Windows 11, it'll say, do you want to download Armory Crate? The first thing that you'll see in Windows 11. So anyhow, it doesn't matter. These companies are moving more integrated, okay? But I have Halo Infinite. I have what's the one? Forza 5. I have it's the thing one. Mass Effect Remastered. And it's about Epic too. I had to re-download all of those games, even though the little Windows app folder on my drive is sitting right there. You can't even get into the stupid folder. You don't have permissions on your own computer to get a folder that Windows put on there that has that game data on it. Bullshit. I mean, BS. I mean, stupid. I mean, you know what I mean. It's just ridiculous. Anyhow. So, yeah, Between the Stars. Maybe I'll do a video on this game because this thing looks like, yo, it's right up my alley, man. Okay, YouTube, like, subscribe. We'll see you later.